You. That looks like it works. Winner. So, how's everybody's days, weeks been? It's good to know how people are doing. We are on an alien spaceship. Our herd of cows is being sapped for its youth. We've been sapped for our youth. This is where we are. We're slightly hunched over, our hair's grey. I'm sorry I had to exclaim, I've never quite got your name. Oh, pardon my forgetful condition. Gopal's my name, the ship's physician. Someone had to reach for that. Right now I'm having trouble with the yeast. I'm preparing the brew for the upcoming feast. I hope I've left you less confused. Please, Ruth, may I be excused? Okay. It was a mystery I needed to unravel. What is this ship, and from where did you travel? We have travelled for countless generations, searching, visiting, and making new relations. I like the little backstretch, that's how I feel right now. Our history goes back 1,000 suns, we have made countless galaxy runs. I was born long after the last bull had died. For ages Amrita has been our master and guide. We search, we pray, we abide the rules, but the future is bleak when we're kept as old fools. Amrita. I looked around suspicious. Why is Amrita the queen so vicious? Be careful, these walls have eyes and ears. You don't want to lose any more years. Amrita is our queen and supreme leader. She keeps us at bay and forces us to feed her. Everyone's afraid, we bow with closed lips. She controls everything with the staff she equips. She takes care of our herd, that's the truth, but most important for her is her own youth. She's taken so much, many years from our lives. When we are gone, she's the one who survives. Oh dear. What's that? Please don't touch that drink. It's not ready, I think. This is where I'm brewing, the perfect drink I'm pursuing. I mean, it's an interesting distillation machine. I asked with slight apprehension, what is this feast you mention? When the milk beasts are rejuvenated, we celebrate. Amrita the queen demands it, and we must fill her plate. Gopal's head hung, I wish it was I who got young. Okay, is that the end? Back to feast? Yeah, so that repeats. We made the butter. We made the cheese. Whoop, no, resume. It was an unfamiliar appliance, meant for some strange science. Hello! Got milk? No. No, definitely not got milk right now. I picked up the empty jar. Now where was the nearest bar? But we have a jar. Jars are good. How's your week been? It was an unfamiliar appliance meant for some strange science. Okay, that's not changing. The glass was heavy and crystal clear. It could probably hold a pint of beer. Oh! I'm pretty sure we've seen this in one of the text adventure games. The sleeping person looked old and frail, breath so heavy, skin so pale. Does that turn off their life support? There was one bed left free. I hoped it wasn't meant for me. Once these people had probably been agile. Now they looked close to death. So fragile. We are having a break from Obradinning this week to give my little brain cells a bit of a rest. If you're wondering why we're not Obradinning right now. Oh! Oh! Everything seems to be in order here. I'll have to go back to my brewing beer. Okay. I didn't want to put that to the test. The patients needed care and rest. How am I without sewing machine needles? I don't know. I'm pretty sure you bought a pack at some point recently. It was hard on my body to kneel. I know how that feels, but I picked up a bolt made of steel. Ah, put the steel through this guy. A glowing matter was shining so great under the stuck bent metal plate. I felt like a fool. I needed a tool. I didn't really have any plans, but I needed tools, not just my hands. I hadn't been here long, but I guessed it meant that something was wrong. It looked like the rising beam of light could reverse gravity, but just not right. Excuse me, sorry. Okay, so this needs a fix, needs tools to fix. Fine. Can we stab the guy? Nope. The patients needed care and rest. We haven't had any combined options yet. Were all these elders here at rest a result of Amrita's youth-obsessed quest? The woman looked like a great-grandparent, just skin and bones, almost transparent. Okay. Had I pressed the button and moved straight away? Yes. And then take the beer. I could take that glass, yes, but that would create a big wet mess. Swap the glass. Oh, excuse me, what are you doing? Please do not disturb my brewing. Okay, so that feels right. If I get the timing right. Come on, Ruth, need you to move. Yes! I switched glasses hoping what I was doing wouldn't cause problems for the doctor's brewing. I asked with slight apprehension, what is this feast you mention? We've done that one. Is there anything on this side? Oh, there is! Oh, we hadn't been this way. Oh, wow. The materials looked heavy and fat, thick like a carpet, thick like a mat. Cloth in piles in different styles. They look like worms. Great. I asked the lady who was sewing, hello there, how is it going? Hello dear, I'm awfully occupied. Her face looked puffy like she'd recently cried. Oh. I am Ruth, the milkmaid, I said. I am Anissa. I work with needle and thread. The sewing looked terribly painstaking. What, may I ask, are you making? Oh my stars, I'm going to be sick. This cape I'm making is far too thick. Amrita demands a flowing cape, but my fabrics are heavy and won't hold its shape. I can't make this cloth fly like silk in time before the Feast of the Milk. Do you know a way to get young again? Maybe I could trade years with some younger men. The seamstress went quiet, her sewing slow. She muttered, I'm sorry, I wouldn't know. Okay, can we get a... Oh, there's a kid back there. No thanks, I'm fine. Please, I'm on a deadline. I saw the child. Did you see the child? Boy. I swear I saw a boy back there. I don't know what you mean. Now I have to finish this for the Queen. That's not just a big pile of heavy... There we go. I missed the text on that one. This is Halim, the last boy on board. He must be hidden until order is restored. If Amrita finds out, all hope is lost. We must keep him a secret at all costs. Can I steal his youth? When I grow up, I'll change the rules. I won't let the Queen treat us like fools. Halim, my boy, your time will come, but for now I need you to keep quite mum. Now quick, go hide, Anissa cried. No capes. What is this cape you're making? Anissa's hands were shaking. The Queen has explicitly expressed that this cape shall leave everyone impressed. If the cape does not appeal to the Queen, she surely will put me in the age machine. But my fabrics are heavy as leather, the cape must be light as a feather. Okay. So we've got blackmail material that's running around back there. It looked like a huge humming spider, only bigger, only wider. Sparkly bit. A burning flame with no sense of gravity was floating inside the huge round gravity? Avity. It was a revolving spool, spinning like a whirlpool. I gave it a stare, there was nothing there. Okay, so... I could feel my ideas dwindle. That did not work on the spindle. So, looks like an engine. Looks like a torch engine. A crate, probably used for freight. These are steps going down. Ah, that way. Apparently we can't use the giant steps. Tools. He looked up and said with certain snide, to use that dimensional focuser you need to be qualified. Hey there, let me set you straight. No one touches my void crate. That sounds dirty. Greet. Hello there, miss. I'm the mechanic. This. You look new. Have I seen you before? And what did you come down here for? I explained my dire situation. Viz shook his head for the whole duration. How can she demand our support when all she does is extort? If I wasn't this old, I'd disobey. My power tools would sure make way. What are you repairing? I asked and looked at the strange thing. This is a hover sled, an older design. We used it to herd our bovine. But there's been problems with the steering. It has a tendency to suddenly start veering. And of course no one here can ride the sled. We're too old and soon we'll all be dead. Do you need help to fix it? I can aid. You just have to teach me the tools of the trade. There's not much you can do to help, I think, unless you'd get me something cool to drink. Oh, okay. Let's give him a drink. That's a grin. He leggeth the beer. You are a kind woman. You're the first who's come down here to quench my thirst. Plans for the Death Star. It looked like some kind of blueprint. Symbols so tiny I had to squint. Don't touch that, he said with a scoff. That power tooth will rip your face right off. What are you repairing, may I ask? That tool is meant for a specific task. Okay, so... Vida. That's the torch upstairs. Vent above the torch? Looks like an elevator bolt to me. You can borrow my drill to get those free. I normally don't lend out my tools, but you've been kind, so I'm bending the rules. Let's go fix an elevator. Elevator bolt. She can move. So she needs fabric. Light fabric. We can go fix the elevator. So let's go fix that. If I open the metal cover, maybe the glowing matter I'd discover. Oh, well. Did I just... I did, didn't I? And I'm assuming... Okay, there's no more rooms that way. What happens if you add one of these to the old people? Ah, can't we make the old people fly? No thank you, I'm making brew. Ooh! But I can give it to her and it'll make the cape fly. I took out the floating blob and asked if it could help her job. That looks light, almost witching, but I can't use that blob for stitching. Can't be used with textiles. But can I put it into here? I tried asking myself, but I had nothing to put on that shelf. Are you sure? Oh. I remembered Mother back on the farm. Yes. When we had sheep, she was spinning yarn. Spin the stuff out and turn it into yarn. That went quite well, I said, as I looked at the floating thread. The blob had spun to a thin, fine thread, but if I touched the spool, my fingers would shred. The ethereal blob had spun into a yarn that weighed none. It's feeling like things that a few people around here would know what they're doing with. There you go. Oh my, what a wonderful thing! You brought me floating string! I mean, thread. This should make the cape float, her voice thick, a lump in her throat. Better fix that elevator before the Queen sees, or else she'll reprimand us and have us on our knees. Ah, billowing cape! The cape is done, as you commanded. You did this yourself, single-handed? Yes, my queen, it took a while to shape this delicate textile. Surely it's yarn. Yes. Well, for starters, I don't like the colour, and for size, why make it smaller? Oh no, she's fault-finding. Am I not a righteous queen who serves, protects, and keeps our grass green? Should I not be well dressed at least in time before the important feast? Of course. Without remorse I work and pray to keep our herd alive for another day. Why? I ask you to do one easy job, and you do it carelessly like a slob. You are not a person who cares. I think you owe me some of your years. No! Just steals from everybody. Hey, kids, stay. There is another way. Really? Because you've not found it yet. Listen, I have a plan. If you want to stop this madness, you'll have to be a man. You repress your emotions right there. You help my mother, I'll help you. Just tell me what you want me to do. Look, time is of the essence. Let's skip your whole adolescence. Ha 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 ha! I'm gonna steal years from him to make my... Are you sure you want to go through with this? There's nothing about my childhood I'll miss. I'm not sure how this works, I must confide, but please try standing on the other side. So I'm not sure how to turn it on. Maybe we just count down 3, 2, 1. Well, so how does it feel to be grown? Halim replied with a groan. Ha! I sure feel different, more old than new. Also, I see everything from a different point of view. You stole his youth. It's such a long way down to the floors, and my voice seems darker, of course. But you didn't gain maturity at the same time, so you've not, you've grown in physical years, but you're still like a 3-year-old. Growing up is tough, and body and mind will catch up, take a rest, and unwind. He's still a kid. He's a kid in an adult's body. Mother, what has she done? It's Halim, your son. I could hear Halim sobbing and crying. Even a man grieves when his mother is dying. These people had worries far bigger than mine. My resolve hardened. I'd force the Queen to resign. We know how well that goes, right? I kept a respectful distance. I'd wait till later to ask for assistance. Oh. Are you all right? I asked the man, a poor sight. Oh my stars, thank you Ruth, but things are not good, to tell you the truth. I was trying to make a brew for the feast when something happened and the pressure increased. Suddenly the brewing machines exploded, the old and the pipes have probably corroded. Everything is lost, the Queen will be so crossed. This has to stop, we have to contravene. I just need to know how I can stop the Queen. Steal the staff, it contains the power. But don't get caught, it will be your final hour. Here, let me help you to your feet before I show the Queen her defeat. Nah, just let an old man sit and rest. I can't be arsed or animating any more key frames. Go get the staff, do your best. A MacGuffin. It was Anissa's needle she used for sewing. She wouldn't miss it where she was going. Where's she going? She's in bed. Ooh, oil. I need that squirt gun, it's for lubricating. Things that squeak and sound grating. I decided to hold on to the drill. Maybe sometime later it would fit the bill. Okay. Not yet. It's pretty good about not letting you do things until you know you're ready for them. So let's go do that. Ah. And now my youth and my ability to alt-tab, well, to tab away from the game. There we go. Now the elevator's working. It was a gravity lift, Halim had explained, after I had my youth regained. Yeah, get in it. I'm hoping for a whole other level to the... Whoa! This place was so fascinating, flying staircases, lights pulsating. So there are 2 gravity lifts at the front. There's another downstairs one over there. And what's that? It looked like a memorial or a holy place with a statue, centre, with a milk beast's face. I didn't understand these people's beliefs, but the shrine was decorated with flowers and leaves. A piece of fruit was lying there rotten, maybe a sacrifice, maybe just forgotten. Banana. Is that the same? That's the usual one. Okay, so we can... Ooh. Time decreased and increased. So we can put the banana on this stage. But what would we put on the other side? On the floor were parts of the decoration ordered by the Queen for the celebration. Hello there, ladies. How do you do? My name is Ruth. It's to meet you. You hear that, Tivy? She called you a lady. You don't deserve that title. You're so shady. But Sava, you're no better. Remember the mechanic? He fled your bedroom naked in panic. We found the 2 dirty old ladies. So you're in charge of the decorations. They look nice. Congratulations. It's a secret, but I'll spoil it. We dragged the garland through the toilets. These 2 are great. You see, we don't like the Queen very much. She's unstable and uses the staff as a crutch. Before I take my cows back to my farm, I'll stop her so she can do no more harm. That's the spirit. I wish I was your age. Ah, when my breasts weren't below my ribcage. But seriously, we wish you the best of luck. Tell the Queen she's a stupid, lame duck. Oh, can we take those two home with us? Okay. Ooh. Ooh. A metal sheet fastened by screws. All seem tight, no one loose. I mean, you say that. I say, it took the metal plate. It was quite lightweight. Hollow channel hidden beneath the panel. Fuck! Excuse me, sorry. Oh, yay. The tunnel was narrow and tight. The darkness gave me a fright. I could feel the chute split. Should I continue or should I quit? Well, let's go back for now. I didn't know where I was going. It could be dangerous without knowing. We've seen the plans for this. How does she fit in there? Look at the size of her. Look at the size of the pipe. Doesn't make sense. Okay, in we go. It was a red sign with a pillar and circle design, flattening. I didn't want to put that in there. Maybe it was needed elsewhere. So what needs squishing? Looking down on Earth, my awe grew. Such a beautiful planet, so brilliantly blue. But before my return, I would offer my assistance to these poor people in their hopeless resistance. Wow. Cogs were slowly revolving, like my brain when puzzle solving. At the end of the cogs, last was a spinner, revolving fast. A hollow tone sounded when the pipe was pounded. Up there some screws that the drill maybe could get loose. But you gotta get up there first, right? Oh. It was one of those huge salt pillars. Maybe they were used by some distillers. I couldn't drill through rock. Anyway, I didn't need salt from this block. Okay, let's pop out from there. Where does this go? This goes down. Oh! Kitchen! Hot. A bland smell coming from the stew. Maybe it needed something fresh and anew. The chef looked like he was swearing. What dish are you preparing? A veggie stew for the celebration, but for me this is only frustration. We ran out of spice a long time ago, so everything tastes bland, you know? All I've got are these tasteless roots. Oh, how I long for some fresh fruits. If this meal disappoints the queen, she'll retire me if you know what I mean. That knife looks sharp. Do you have another? Maybe I could borrow one if it's no bother. Sorry, miss, I need my blade to cut these roots, I'm afraid. But if you could get me something tasty for the stew, something fresh, I could probably lend it to you. Okay. Oh, 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 oh. Stupid kin. What was that? On the chef's table propped vegetables, finely chopped. Yeah, please. We take the flower? No. The duct went through this hall and continued into the wall. I could vaguely see the Queen through the glass. I had to be careful. I didn't want to trespass. So that's the Queen's chamber that way. Ask me about Loom. Patterns of light danced across the room, a smell of seaweed, a strange perfume. A fresh seawater smell came from the strange-looking well. Welcome to the ship's womb. You are Ruth, I presume. The ship's womb. I stammered yes. How did you know? Behind her face. Her hood, her face wouldn't show. I'm the librarian, knowledge is my trade. We've waited a long time for you, we have prayed. I gave the room some looks. If this is a library, where are the books? All our knowledge is embedded in this hall. I'm the one who picks up the answers from the wall. Every square is a piece of information. My work is finding the right translation. My mind was trying to adjust its world view. And what is that floating water statue? We call it the Oracle, but that's mostly rhetorical. Answers are most of the time simple and pure, but asking the right questions is difficult for sure. The Oracle helps you with the most important task, how to ask. You say you've waited for someone like me. I don't understand, I'm just a nobody. Ha! Never think little of yourself and your power. Every life matters, and you will have your hour. A single grain can stop the cogs of a machine. A tiny egg, if hatched, can become a queen. You are young. You're a coiled spring. You are the one who can change everything. We weren't young 2.5 minutes ago. Do you have a question? The Oracle might give you a suggestion. As I looked into the water's reflection, I felt a wave of introspection. Everything's so strange, I don't know what to feel. Is this a dream or is it real? You can feel pain? That's something dreams can't feign. Well, so say no. No time for questions, time for action. Standing still won't give me traction. Okay. So that's all 4 of our... We haven't been through that door, have we? Yes, we have. That's the... I know where that is. Okay. Do I need to sacrifice some of my own life? On that stage, things would age. I know. I need something that I can age. That apparently is not me. Some element of life needs to be exchanged with the banana. What we do know is if we look at the plans, it was a diagram of tunnels or a maze made out of different pathways. Say cheese, folks. There we go. Auto rotate that around. Let's spin it. Let's have a look at it. Gosh. You got back your youth? Oil gun. Can I borrow your oil can? I asked the old man. It's almost empty. The sad state of affairs. I need it for oiling and squeaky repairs. Well, the engine is soon done, but the hood fell off on the last run. The hover sled needs new bonnet. Don't worry, I'm on it. New bonnet for the hover sled. Here you go. This is good. I can use this as a hood. A few more adjustments and she's ready to fly. Now I just need a pilot who's not afraid to try. Now that the hood is firmly affixed, I believe the hover sled is fixed. It looked like a cross between a sled and a bike. I'd never before seen its like. Get on it! How is the repair going? Is there any progress showing? Now that your bonnet has blessed it, I need someone to test it. I'm too old, I can't see well, and the last time I drove, I fell. I know how to ride a bike. I can try it out if you like. Alright, let's go. If it can fly, I want to know. Time for Danger Zone. Let's get this baby flying. I hope you won't find it terrifying. I'm a little nervous. What's your advice? I'm afraid I'll ruin your sled. It's so nice. The controls are simple but might be rough. Tiny adjustments are usually enough. I'll give it a try. Let's fly. See that floating rock up there? Try to reach it, but take care. Okay, throttle, button, steer. Whoa, go slow. Too much of one thing creates that upswing, right? On your first trip you made it up there. Ruth, it's true, your talent is rare. Okay. On the tree that had taken root, branches were filled with fruit. Perfect. I had taken the fruit, now it was bare. I whispered to the tree, thanks, and take care. It had been a nice sidetrack, but it was time to get back. Yeah. Or I take 10 minutes. I might take 10 minutes. Everybody okay if I take a few minutes and just quickly nom? How are you feeling? You took quite the fall. Time to steal youth again. I'm a little dizzy, that's all. But how is the sled? It's completely destroyed. Don't worry about it. It will keep me employed. Broken machines we can repair, but we have no people to spare. I realised what was wrong thanks to this test of ours. It'll be up and running again in a few short hours. Okay. So. We can very quickly. Whee! Quite a nice run cycle. Up we go. We can go and exchange some of the fruit for the banana. Na. One piece of fruit. No, not all of it! Oh, did it ripen it? It seemed the machine could permute even small things like fruit. Hang on. The fruit had shrunk indeed. All that was left was a shiny seed. The fruit looked ripe and delicious, hopefully tasty and nutritious. It was underripe before. That one? There we go. Hello! Would you like some fruit? Wow! Ripe saber fruit. These are delicious. This will please the queen so vicious. Here, hold my knife while I get these prepared. Thank you so much. My life is spared. Vegetables, finely chopped. Okay. So now we've got banana seed. And we've got a knife. Why do I want a knife? I mean, a knife is fun, right? But... that's no help. If I go back up to our main junction, with the wonderful ladies, wonderful ladies, and go back in, hollow channel, back in. I'm guessing I'm here as far as the map is concerned. I could feel that she's coming from the right. I could feel the chute split. Should I continue or should I quit? I think we go down. What was I doing in this dark maze? Again, the shaft split two ways. I think I then want up. Again, I could feel the shaft split. If we go up from here... just as my heart filled with dread, I saw a sliver of light ahead. Oh. Does that line up with where I think I should be? Maybe? Yes. Yes, it does. Amrita's staff was directly below, stuck in a hole, emitting a blue glow. From the chute I could see a plate of fruit and a bottle of brute. No matter my intent, I could do little from inside the vent. The queen sat there quite relaxed while her people were dying, taxed. It looked like the queen lived quite well while she kept her people in conditions, whoops, like hell. It lined up with my expectations. It seemed Amrita kept gloomy decorations. Okay. Well, we haven't solved this in one go anyway, so that brings us back out. If I go in again, what happens now? Do I have to go through the whole... No, it takes us straight back there. Once you've solved that, you have done it. Okay. Cool. So, puzzle solved here. Maybe that was needed elsewhere. The knife was sharp. This was a rock. Anyway, I didn't need salt from this block. I mean, it claims to be a poundy thing, but I haven't found a use for the poundy thing yet. We've solved the cook. We have a needle and thread. A knife. Stab the oracle. Time to murder the old people. That. I didn't need to inspect that machine was wrecked. Find the staff, set us free. My things could not be used on textiles. The crates were closed, no openings exposed. Didn't really fit. Why would I want a needle on a shelf? I asked myself. The well-oiled spool went round and round without making any kind of sound. What am I missing? Power tool will rip your face right off. Won't let me touch the void crate. None of which I can argue with. And technically we've done this bit, which is the access point. We went up here, we went up here. Done it again. Click 10. What are we missing, folks? What are we missing? Something obvious. Nothing with him. Doesn't make sense. Not so far, not that I can see anybody with anything with those folks. Hey, give me a minute, I'll take a break. Okay. This one, we'll go through all the rooms, we'll see if we're missing something visible. There's something in the library, but I don't know what it is yet. Ooh. Maybe now we've seen the Queen, there's a question. Ah, if I may be so bold, what does my future hold? We know the past but barely the present. The future is unknown until the time is spent. That's not helpful. But it was different. That's not changed. Simple grain can stop the cogs of a machine. Which is what I thought. The fruited trunk indeed, and all that was left was a shiny seed. There's nothing there. But we're going back up. I think this area is just done. Find this one odd. Is it just trying to tell you about the duct? Yep, I think it is. I mean, you say deface, I say. Okay. We don't need anything from your inventory unless it's a man's morning glory. They're amazing. They are actually amazing. Cogs of a machine was the hint. Seed, cogs of a machine. Seed and cogs. I couldn't reach up there, besides maybe it was needed elsewhere. For a moment I forgot my troubles, memorized by the floating bubbles. It was closed before, now it was an open door. Oh, and the bubbles have stopped. It seemed that the bubble stopped when the hatch was open popped. Does that reset if I leave the room? It does. Unlike the orange pipes everywhere, a grey metal pipe was up there. The stairway looked battered, the slope had shattered. This only goes one way. Oh! Oh, I can go all the way through! Hang on! So I approach from the right. What happens if I carry on going to the left? I can't. Ugh. Doesn't care about those. Feels like it should be something back with my guy. Something. Coffin piles in different styles, but if you... Yeah, they're all... You can't put anything in the spinny thing. Nope, don't want to go up. Feel like I am very missing something here. Right, time for a break. I am going to go and go and grab my food. I'm going to take 5 minutes. Going to put myself on pause. We will see you in 5. Yep. And take a short break. Thanks for Have I spent the past 40 minutes muted? Yep. Since I stopped for dinner. Well. Go me. She's got what she deserved. She had it coming. What about the milk beasts? Won't they die? My cows will never become a youth supply. I'm sure together we can lift this curse. We can go anywhere in the universe. Oh, that's not good. That didn't last long. Something's wrong. He ran out of oil. This ain't looking good. The engine's overheating. We'll fall to the ground if we can't get the ship fleeting. That fire doesn't look good. I'm scared. Do you have an idea on how it can be repaired? Someone turned off the steam vents from the outside. I can't get them open from here, even if I tried. Uh-oh, I might be the one to blame for this. I did something earlier to stop the steaming hiss. If we can't get the vents open, we're doomed. Gravity will soon have us consumed. How do I get outside? The hover sled's fixed. Fancy a ride? Let's make it sound trivial, as we all have pending doom. You'll have to jump off when we're over the lever. Take it out quickly, it's now or never. We must not hit the wing, it will ruin the whole thing. What is this lever? Oh no, stay out of the smoke, it will make the hover sled choke. Now drop, you'll land on top. Run, open the exhaust before everything's lost. Come on, get up. She's having serious concussion problems today. Of course the lever's stuck. What? There we go. I can't remember what we put in there. It was something. Wooden spoon. Wooden spoon. Good catch. And we fly off with the engineer. It should be a rock anthem going at the same time, surely. That was close, but you saved the day. What you've done for us will never repay. Let's get back on board. It's time to say goodbye to this fjord. Are we going? Are we not coming back to our farm? I mean, to be fair, we have the cows with us, and our important cow has passed away. No Captain Pike. He's no cap. He's like a budget Lobo. Old days, I must leave you behind. My future is elsewhere. Today I'm unconfined. The end. That was a fun little adventure. Hey Google, office light on, please. Thanks to friends and strangers for all the encouraging words along the way. Rashid Akram, shoulder patter and beta tester. Puzzles were pretty straightforward, with the exception of one. I don't like quick time events on a good day, that got a little frustrating. I don't mind object puzzling, where you have to try multiple combinations. Don't mind that at all. Do get a bit narc when there's a timing element involved. It's 2022, don't need a timing element on that, please. But yeah, story was excellent and enjoyable. Nice short game, finished in 2 sessions. That was a nice little distraction between big things. So we should... Now we play it on hard mode. No idea what hard mode would look like.